Hello, friends. Happy Saturday. How's everyone doing today? Hello, hello, Jenzia, Crappie, Sparks, Harmony. Hello. I forgot my smudge sheets. Hold on. It's like I got my markers and everything. I just forgot to grab swatches. Ah! Jen, Punctual, Rosie, hello. Kind of strange not having things to do on Saturday, but kind of love it. It's nice. Aw, Harmony. These are always such huge highlights to my weekend. Such a good way to start the weekend, you know? I always forget to vote. Oh no! How close was the vote? I don't think it was that close this week. Last week it was like 7-8 or something like that. Yeah, not even close this week. This week it was 11-3 for the other. We were decisive for once. Hi, Nighthawk. Hi, Gilmo. Archer has a play date this morning. Oh, cute. I hope you guys have fun. Thanks for dropping by to say hi. Okay, let's see. I got the sheet on there. Comic page is going to be Christmassy again. I mean, mine's it's got a little bit of Christmas. Just a little. Ice skating's always an automatic win. Sandus, hello. Hi, Strawberry. It's more winter. Exactly. I was like, as long as there's more winter than Christmas, like this is clearly Thanksgiving / Christmas dinner, you know? And like, but that is like winter. So like we can stick with that for now, and that's fine. Again, more winter than Christmas. So there's options in here. We'll be fine for a little bit. With tree and tea. Listen, it's hard to take down the Christmas tree because it's such a cozy light source. It's like I need some kind of lamp or something that's not a Christmas tree, but that gives off the same vibes as the Christmas tree. Next week we gotta do the lift. I don't know if the lift is gonna be in next week's vote. We'll see. Lots of fairy lights. I do have lots of fairy lights. I have like 3 sets of fairy lights around the living room. Okay. I do want to color the ice like a light blue. I keep voting for the lift, but it keeps getting outvoted. Aw, man. Ooh, thunderstorming all day? That sounds so cozy. Okay. For the ice, should we do this extra pale blue? Sasha! Hi! I was just thinking about you the other day. I was like, I haven't seen Sasha in a minute. Hello! We got BG01 or B201. This is going to be more saturated and like blue, but this will be more realistic. So which one do we want to go with? I love it. Every time someone that like hasn't been able to make it in a minute comes in and everybody's just like group hug. Okay, I'm seeing lots of votes for this one, which that is a B and a G, just so you guys know. I know my handwriting's not great, but yes, we will do that one. Because I also love that marker. That's such a good like sky color, you know? Aw, I love you too. We had a little extra time before stream, so Taylor and I made pancakes this morning. They were delicious. Where is BGO? I know it's in here somewhere. I know you're here somewhere. I'll find this somehow. Is it? Did I misplace it? Did I put it in the wrong one? No? There it is. I knew it was in there somewhere. What kind of pancakes? A very specific style that Taylor grew up with, where they're thinner, so it's like a cross between a crepe and a pancake. So it's thicker than a crepe, but it's thinner than a regular pancake. And you cook that, and then you put butter on it and brown sugar on it, and then you roll it up, and then you cut it into pieces and you eat it that way. It's very good. German pancakes? Oh, are these a thing? Pumpkin pancakes are so good. So yummy. Okay. I am gonna color the ice, which is gonna take me a minute. I think if I remember correctly, this marker was kind of drying out too, so we'll see how it goes. This might be the last go for this marker here. We'll see. I do have another one in the new set, so it'll be okay. Oh, Dutch or Sweden? It could be. It's less about harmony. It's less about coloring in a certain like pattern. Like I'm doing little circles here because the marker's kind of drying out, so I'm going over the same area a bunch of times. And it's more about not letting the areas you have colored dry before you color next to them. So you see I'm kind of going back and forth, and that's to keep the ink on the page wet before it blends. Do you see how it's dry up here and it's a completely different shade? If I were to go back and color up here now, it would leave streaks. So that's why you kind of want to map out how you're going to color things before you go, especially with lighter colors, because those are the ones that dry really fast. So like this one, I'm mapping out like, okay, I'm gonna go down here and then up and then over. That way I have a path that I can almost always keep things connected, you know? Coloring things like skies and ground like this is so nerve-wracking because I'm like, I don't want the ink to dry before I can get back to that area and color again. Just adding little bits at a time here. Is that Taylor we're hearing in the background? What do you think? Yes, it is. He said he would try his very best to be more quiet this time. I think you guys just haven't really heard him while he's playing video games because usually he plays at different, like, not times that I'm streaming. And if he's playing a game while I'm streaming, it's usually like Minecraft or something chill. So now that he's playing a not chill game while I'm streaming, you guys are hearing it. Taylor doesn't need to be quieter. We appreciate the life. Oh, okay. I mean, as long as it doesn't bother you guys, that's fine. I just don't want it to be anything that's too annoying or anything for anybody. I don't know if you guys can make out what he's saying, but I can, and it's funny. This is the scary part, trying to get all of this without letting the ink dry. Hi, Ben! Okay, we made it past the scary part. Everything else is connected, so easy peasy. New game, we try to guess what Taylor's playing based on the garbled sounds we hear. I love how you guys are breaking it down. What's funny about the way we play games as social gamers is you're playing with other people typically, right? But like friends. So you'll have moments where you're like calling stuff out in the game. And then the next moment you'll be talking about your favorite Coca-Cola flavors, you know? And sometimes the two happen at the same time. That's exactly what it sounds like, Sasha. Oh, the out of contact stuff is hilarious. There are a lot of times he'll say things and I'll just like pop my head around the corner of the door like, "You good?" Hi Kim, welcome back. You're almost done with the ice. We did it! Yay! Bye, Ben. Enjoy your lunch. One thing colored. One down. Hey, we have a lot of snow again. So I think we'll be okay timing wise. It's only been 20 minutes for that. Oh, that does sound pretty. We've colored far less and more time before. Thank you, Harmony, for always being so positive. Hiya, Ghostly. What color green?
Water tribe.
Thank you for the hydrate. Do we want to do? Unfortunately, just on the page. We have not gotten any snow this winter. It is very sad. Makes me very sad. G12? I do love G12. I don't know if that's a good pine tree color though. I'm very tempted. It is my favorite shade, honestly. I do also have these greens. Kind of tempted by 52 there. Hmm. I'm gonna go with this one. The shades of green that are included in these sets, yes, they do frustrate me a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna leave the tops of the trees white do everything else green and then add the white gel pen to add the snow on it, like what we did last week, I think. I think that'll be nice. You do have to be careful because these markers spread more than the CaliArt ones do.
Oh, I also think it was actually paint. That's making the floor dry. It's on the front line, it's really nice. That's not the verify the system. I'm just interested in finding out the shots and like what's with that. It was fine. I really do.
Oh, I finished my bandana that I was crocheting. Do you guys want to see it? I had to take pictures of it later today. I finished it like last night, so wasn't good enough lighting to take photos. I was just gonna ask you about that. Yeah. Don't know, it's not all gonna fit here, but there's a close-up of the leaf. And then that's what it looks like. It's very cool. It is definitely a little big. It's a little bigger than I thought it was gonna be, but it just fits like that. It is cute and cozy. Very much Hobbit vibes, yes. This was my first time doing surface crochet like this. Like you crochet along the tops. And it's pretty cool. It's fun to learn a new technique. This could absolutely be used for like a top, or like you make a couple of them and make a skirt out of it. That'd be pretty cool. I'm very happy with how it turned out. I was worried when we ran out of the the one green that it would, you know, not look good at the end, but I found another green and it all turned out okay. It's the dragon ornament next crochet project. Not this time around. I got a few other things I gotta work on first. That I'll probably save to try closer to next Christmas. Because I think I have the gold thread yarn for it. I'll have to double check though.
You forgot one.
I do need to order some like ergonomic grips that you can put over crochet hooks, because the small metal crochet hooks are definitely killing my hands a little bit, but I don't want to have to go and buy replacements for every single one. I'd rather just have like a grip that I can put over it, you know? Because I have, here's my crochet stuff. So I have a collection, obviously, because I've been doing this for many years, but they're all like very thin. This is not fun to hold and do this with forever. I bought this one, which as you can see, is a lot nicer to hold. I bought this one when I did the Laura Dannon shawl wrap thing, big green long shawl. I bought this one because I was like, I'm going to be crocheting for a long time. I need something that feels nice to hold. But I think they make grips that you can just slip over the top of these. And if I could get those, that'd be nice, because then I wouldn't have to buy replacements for every size, you know? Never asked, what are you drinking? It's just coffee. Just coffee. A little bit of creamer in it. Yeah, I think they make ones that are specifically like, they fit specifically over these types of crochet hooks, which is what I need. I've tried the pencil grip ones, but they're too big, so they just slip off. Just got into crocheting and I got a Woobles of the Fox and it was so fun. I love that. Yeah. I just need to find some and order some. I know they make them. It has to be, the problem is it has to be like in between the smaller size and then those NW, because those, I've tried larger ones. I tried a couple years ago, there was a hack going around on TikTok that was like, you use a tennis ball and you push the crochet hook through a tennis ball, so you're holding it like this, and it's supposed to be better for your hands. I could not crochet. I tried it and I was like, I can't crochet with this. It's too, yeah, it needs to be agile. Exactly. I need to be able to, especially with some of the more intricate ones. Like this one that I did buy is perfect. It helped a bunch with like hand pain. It's got enough grip, but it's still thin at the top, so I can do any kind of like detail work that I need to. And most of these, like this one, is fine because it's thicker. It's when they're like, oh, I need you to use size C. No. Like this, the ornament crochet, the dragon ornament harmony that you sent uses something like this size. And really, really small threads of yarn. And very tight tension. So that's where I need the extra grip. I need you to use a porcupine needle, exactly.
Or dirt ball for
You tried the tennis ball thing too? Yeah. It just wasn't for me. And I think part of it is also I have small hands. I've always had small like when I was learning piano when I was younger, I couldn't span the whole octave, like I couldn't reach it. It physically hurt to do that too. And I remember my piano teacher, she was like, "Well, you're gonna have to like cheat a little bit. You're gonna have to like hit one and then really quick hit the other one, like bounce, because your hands won't reach." I'm like, well, that sucks. The 10 key span. Yeah, see, I can barely. I think now I can probably reach 8. When I was younger, though, I could not reach the 8th note. Now, how about now? Did it reconnect now? It says it reconnected. Are we back? I think we're back. Okay, good. Whew. I don't know what's going on, and it's not just me. Like not just streaming, our internet and everybody's internet in the area. Like our carrier keeps sending out things like, "Oh, sorry, we're working on it. We know systems are down, but we're working on it." So I don't know what's going on. It's been like this for a couple weeks though.
I'm about to say
It's very annoying.
I think it's important to with my other thing and dancing. Fancy girls like the cheap and downside of it. Besides, like, it doesn't matter.
A Twitch app even closed, man. Like I said, I'm just happy that it reconnected. I wish there was like, I honestly don't think even connecting it directly would help much. And I also don't know if that'd be possible with where I am in the apartment.
With with everything, I kind of got annoyed with all of the features with them. They overplay that it's useless. It's like $5 extensions. I mean, he could have thrown that one flying or the helicopter this shot as a team. But two things.
That's what I'm trying to not have to do, Jadzia. I get very twitchy by like clutter. If that makes it, if something has a space, like it's something is supposed to be there, it's fine. But like usually when I stream on Thursday nights, I'll leave all the streaming equipment on the counter because we stream Saturday mornings. But sometimes those Fridays where all the stuff is on the counter, I'm like, can't do it. I gotta put it away. I can't deal with it. Yeah.
Quite strong.
Twitchy. Yeah. I don't like clutter. My brain doesn't like clutter. It doesn't mean I always have a neat apartment. It just means sometimes I'm happier than other times. Because there are sometimes, there's just days where it's like I just don't feel like picking things up. But it also means that I'm not going to be very happy that day, and that's just how it goes. Like right now, there is a lot of things on my counter because we made pancakes right before stream and I didn't have time to pick up before stream. So it's bothering me a little bit. Just a little. Yay! Now we just gotta add tree trunks. Are you the kind of person to put away Taylor's finished project list, trying to get all the pieces he needs to work on it out? Maybe. 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 No, not all the time. Like, he just knows it can't stay out too long. Or like, if it's a really big Lego set, let's say it's a really big Lego set, right? He knows if it's more than like a day or two, just pick it up and put it away in the office. Just don't leave it on. It's the big thing is the counter. I think if the counter is cleaned off and the bed is made, I'm usually happy. So like, if you need to just pick it up and put it in the other room to make me happy, is that difficult? Not usually. But I'm also like, I'm a clean as you go person. So when I'm working with cosplay stuff, when I'm baking, like, especially when I'm baking, right? I will use a dish and finish a section of the recipe, and I will clean up all the dishes, put them all in the dishwasher before moving on to the next step. Or I'll clean up if it's a shorter, smaller, easier recipe, I'll clean up as soon as I put it in the oven. That kind of thing. That's the kind of person that I am, typically. So the Lego sets, like, when we're working on a Lego set that takes 1, 2, 3, 4, how many weeks did it take for the AT-AT? I'm not leaving it on the counter for 2 months. I go and put it in like the closet, or I have a little box for it or something. But no, typically if it's Taylor's project, like something he's working on, I will ask him to pick it up so I don't disturb things that need not be disturbed, or I'll ask him if I can put it away. I don't just grab things and put them away, especially if he's actively working on it. I do ask first. Yeah, it has a space. It doesn't have to be necessarily cleaned up. It just needs to be not clutter-y. Okay, cleaning up the cup thing, that's different. But there's also only 2 of us here, so I can keep track of it. My mom was like that when I was growing up, though. Like, if you left a cup on the counter, it was going in the dishwasher. And also, punctual, I do get that, like, if they're the extra, even if they're the smallest steps, but if there's that extra step in the way of doing something, it can be really hard to get yourself to do that thing. I totally get that. Because I'm the same way about, especially working out. That was a big thing. Like, we have a gym at our complex here, but the extra step of like having to put on outside clothes, if you know what I mean, and like looking halfway presentable, walking to the gym, and then going to, it was just a couple extra steps than I wanted to do. And now we have a walking pad that we got. I'm walking all the time because it's right there. It's out, and you just have to step on it and go. You don't have to worry about anything. Also, you don't have to worry about being perceived, which is nice. Yeah, it's extra steps are the worst. They are. Even if they're really, really tiny, small things that you wouldn't think when there's like 4 or 5 of them, they add up. A walking pad, it's like a treadmill. Yeah, it's literally just the pad, though. Like, there's no handrails or anything. They're really nice. Highly recommend. So, yeah. But yeah, the extra steps for anything can make things really difficult to do. I totally get it. Anything you can do to minimize those extra steps is worthwhile. Yeah, it's just for walking. It's not for running. That's a big, big part of it.
Okay. Thank you.
Hmm.
It is what they call it.
Yeah, just a little extra detail. Oh, I totally feel that, Sparks. If the kitchen is a mess, I'm not making food, I'm not baking, none of that is happening. Anyone else hearing the Charlie Brown Christmas theme, right? Living room feels a lot better now that I put away all the clutter on the table with the Lego trays and things. It helps. It helps a lot. It really does. Hairstyles of the week that had me thinking you're fashionable 24/7? Absolutely not. Nope. Nobody is. Most of the time, so like the hair through the week thing, right? A lot of times I'll get questions, they're like, how are your hairstyles not like frizzy and like falling apart? I'm like, one, I'm filming them typically at the beginning of the day, right after I do the hairstyle. So there's that. It hasn't been outside in the weather yet. Of course, it's not going to be frizzy and falling apart. Two, sometimes those are filmed on days where I don't go outside in the wind and the rain and everything else. I'm just inside for the day. Like, it's social media. It's a highlight reel, you know? While I do try to keep things as real, and some days I miss a day of filming. And you know what I do the next day? I go back, I redo the hairstyle that I wore the day before, and I film it that day. Because sometimes I forget to film. It happens. Those are always the week where I have like 6 days filmed and I miss one day and I'm like, okay, what was I wearing that day? Let me redo it real quick. What, social media? Not real? What? It's funny to joke and everything, but it's people forget. People forget that all the time. Or they're like, how does your hair not have frizz? And I'm like, it does. You just can't see it because my hair is really light and it's filmed on a white background. There's frizz all over right here right now, but can you see it? Not really. I think if you miss a day, you should just draw a stick figure with hair. Sure. When I first started that series, I was such a like, if I didn't film it on the day, I didn't post that week. I didn't do hair through the week because I forgot a day of film. And then I was like, I did a French braid yesterday. I can do a French braid again. It takes 2 seconds. It's still what I wore. It's fine. Thank you for the hydrate. My inside clothes are my own hand-me-downs, so if I'm not leaving the house for the day, then I'm wearing old holy clothes. Exactly. And sometimes it's like, sometimes when it comes to the gym, you just don't want to be perceived. Even though I know most people are worried about themselves and not really looking at other people, it's like, I still just don't want to be around people at the gym. You know? Not while I'm working out. Yeah. Not you guys, though. Never you guys. Sometimes it's just too peoply out there. It's true. It's true. Also, when you're like me and you're an introvert, even if you're not interacting directly with people, like if I go shopping, right, and there's a lot of people out, even if I'm not talking to them and having it's still draining. It still drains your energy to be around people. So sometimes it's just like not it. Speaking of hair, I was finally able to successfully do double French braids. Yay! That's exciting. That opens up so many doors for different hairstyles too.
Dude, that ATV or one.
Learning, like, when I was learning how to French braid when I was younger, I practiced, I think I've said this so many times, like every single day for like a month before I finally got like there's a point where it's like, okay, I understand what I'm doing, but I'm not very good at it. I practiced every day for a month until I got to a point where I was like, I can do a decent French braid. But then moving from doing it on the back of your head to doing like the side of your head, for what it's weird. You have to hold your hands differently and it feels like a different thing. It's the same as like when you first start learning to braid and you pull all your hair to the side and you're braiding here and you're like, okay, I get it. Over my shoulder, I get it. And then you try to do it behind your head and you're like, I don't get it anymore. I don't understand. It's once you start practicing it, you know, it comes with some time and some practice and you can get it for sure. But like it's different. Even if you know how to French braid, French braiding in a different way takes time and practice. Like if you know how to Dutch braid and you're like, okay, I can Dutch braid down the back, I can Dutch braid on the sides. There's a difference between Dutch braiding down and Dutch braiding back. That's a different beast. And then if you want to try a Dutch round braid, like starting here and braiding up and all the way, that's different too. You know, it just takes practice. Yep. And not only that, but you also have to worry about doing a nice part down the middle. Oh, talk about difficult. And for some people, they're easier. And that's when I did the Braiding Basics series a few years ago, that was something I talked about is like for some people doing Dutch braids clicks and it makes sense, but they can't do French braids. And for some people, doing French braid clicks, but Dutch braid doesn't. It's usually you can do one or the other really easily, and then the other one you have to think about it. It's adding that extra strand in there. Yep. Takes a minute, takes some practice, but it's also building skills that you can then transfer to learn other hairstyles. And this is what I tell people. I'm like, you learn a 3-strand braid, great. Then you learn a French braid and a Dutch braid. Then you can transfer those skills to like every other braid. If you know how to French braid and you know how to do a fishtail braid, you know how to do a French fishtail braid. You just have to building blocks, put them together, you know? Parting is so much harder than it should be. I have to, when I do parting, like down the back center, like if I'm doing, you know, double French braids or double buns, I do it in 2 parts. So I part here and go back to about here, top center of my head, part that, and then I start here. I like find the part in the back. I start there and then I go straight down. Also, it's confidence. Middle parts can smell fear. Just don't let them know you're nervous and it's fine. what's been really funny is Taylor has obviously he watches all of my videos, right? And he pays attention. And I'll wear a hairstyle and he'll try to guess what the braid is. He's getting really good at it. He'll be like, I like your Dutch braid. Like, yes. Yes. It's so fun. Bye, NW. Have a good one. Now I want to go practice hair braiding, color things, learn to crochet, bake something, and clean. I get to go none of those things, but they all sound really good right now. That's the problem with having so many different hobbies. You have to pick one at a time. Bye, Harmony. Have a good rest of your morning.
I gotta find a full bird CD though.
I love the Conqueror braids from Baldur's Gate 3, but I don't have the confidence to wear it out. Why not? It's such a cute hairstyle. That's such a... Wear it. Wear it, wear it, wear it. It's such a good hairstyle. It's not too far out there. I know you're in your brain, you probably do think that, but it's the same thing as like if you never wear hats, like baseball caps, and then you wear one, you're like, everybody can tell that I don't normally wear hats. Everybody can tell. It's all up here. It's all up here. Just wear the hairstyle. I guarantee you someone's going to compliment it because they're going to go, oh, should do stuff to my hair. Do it.
Crazy Benjamin? Yeah. It's ACD's do the same. Cranberry. And all of those Spider-Man's the original Spider-Man.
Do it. Do it. Absolutely. Like even the bandana there, right? I never wear bandanas in my hair. I'm gonna wear that one. And I'm gonna feel silly wearing it for a while. But I know it looks fine. I know people are gonna see it and go, oh, what a cute bandana. Not, that looks weird in her hair. No, it's cute. And it looks cute when you wear it. Do we have a chat consensus on what game Taylor is playing? Have you guys decided? Random guess, Call of Duty. Not Call of Duty. It could be one of 3 games, basically. It's not Fortnite. It's not Rocket League and it's not Halo. Those are 2 of the 3 that it could have been, though. So good guesses.
That's always what you think. You better start.
It's not Apex Legends, and it's not the one I played on Halloween. Taylor hasn't played Repo. How many people is he playing with? I think currently 3 or 4. Let me see how many people he's playing with.
No, Ruby's still mad.
He's playing with 4 people currently.
Picture.
It is Battlefield Sparks. Correct.
That was the one. Alright. He's someone you forward. That's what appreciate it.
Trying to assemble a group to play Repo because of the Halloween stream. You might want to ask in the Discord. I'm sure a few other people might want to. It's a really fun game. Not sure why it takes me like 2 to 4 hours to color a page. I mean, it regularly takes us 2 hours per stream, so totally fine. See? Sasha knows. Repo's fun. Repo is very fun. I do recommend it. It can be a little scary when you first start, but once you like get used to the monsters, it's okay. It's not that scary anymore.
That's what you were doing with that.
Okay, what color do we want to do the house? Repo looks fun, but not sure you want me on a team. Why not? Why not? It's fun.
Yeah, child.
Okay, I'm gonna pick a color for the sky, actually. It's more fun if less people have cut it. It is fun. It's a fun time. Okay. I am the panic and causing chaos kind of gamer. That's perfect for Repo. Yeah. Okay. From here to here. Which of these colors do we like for the sky? Here or any of those? (201, 502, 203, 204, 002). First or last? I'm going to show the page again, too. I feel like this one will add a little more color, but this one feels a little bit more sky.
Stop whining.
I see 3 votes for 201, so that's what we're going to do.
Okay. Yeah, that's expensive.
Let's say that's still the ground, so start here. Yeah, if you guys want to do repo. I could set up a channel for you in the Discord. It's really fun. Would like y'all to let you know I've defeated my first creeper in Minecraft, please. Those things are scary when you first start. Oh my god, I have to tell you guys a story. Okay. So I grew up playing video games. Like I had a PlayStation 2, a Nintendo DS. Like I did grow up playing video games. I played a lot of Spyro and Crash Bandicoot and all that kind of stuff. And then I fell out of gaming for a little bit until about high school, where I started getting back into it with. I also played a lot of online, like Flash games and stuff. Started getting back into it. I played Portal and Undertale and things like that. And then I met Taylor, and he had Xbox, right? I never had an Xbox before, but the thing about gaming, especially when you're a social gamer and you game to play with your friends, is you want to be, back in the day, you want to be on whatever console your friends are on. So I got an Xbox. And the game at the time that he and his friends were playing was Minecraft. I didn't have Minecraft. So I went to the store. I think it was Walmart. I went to Walmart to get a physical disc copy of Minecraft. And the very nice lady that was working in that section, because they had to unlock the cabinet to get it for me, she was like, just so you know, it can be a little scary. She's like, there are zombies and these things called creepers. And they can get a little scary sometimes, especially when it's nighttime. So on your first day, make sure you build like a house really quick. I was like, okay, thanks. She was so nice though. Minecraft on Xbox, it's so different now because of Discord, and pretty much everything is cross-platform, so you can play with your friends no matter what platform they're on. But back in the, like, if you were on PlayStation, all your friends were on Xbox, you couldn't play with your friends. If you were on Xbox and all your friends were on PlayStation, you couldn't play with your friends. If you were a PC gamer and your friends didn't have a PC, you couldn't play with your friends. And it's so, I love it now. Like, you hop in a Discord chat and it doesn't matter what platform you're on. You can play with your friends. It's fantastic. But yeah, she was so sweet. But I think I could tell she was so concerned for me. I think she may have also thought that this was like my first video game, which is possible, because I did look very, very young back in the day. Club Penguin. There was the Fairies of Pixie Hollow game, online game. See, and I loved PlayStation, and then I got an Xbox, and I loved the layout of the controller even more. When I never went back to PlayStation, so. And now I play the majority of my stuff on PC. I still have an Xbox and I use it for some games because sometimes the games are cheaper when they're on sale there, so I grab them there. And it's also easier for me to stream when I play games off of Xbox as opposed to my PC. I can still do it, obviously, but like it's easier to have a separate thing for it. We were a Wii family, never had other consoles. I wanted a Wii so bad when I was younger. We never got a Wii, but we did get a knockoff Wii. We did have a knockoff one that had like the Wii Sports, like bowling and stuff. Animal Crossing and Pokemon. I played, like I said, a lot of Crash Bandicoot, a lot of Spyro, Kingdom Hearts. What were the Samurai Warrior games? I played a lot of those. Sly Cooper. Played a lot of Sly Cooper. And knockoff Wii, it was like an off-brand Wii that my parents got us, and we loved it. I had a Nintendo. I played a lot of Cooking Mama. I liked those games. I had a Kim Possible Nintendo DS game that I loved. We got to collect all of Kim's outfits. It was awesome. How does one get a knockoff Wii? You'd have to ask my parents. I have no clue. I was like 6. I don't remember. And there was this thing back in the day, showing my age here, called Blockbuster. You could go in and get movies, but they also had video games. You could rent video games for like a week or 2 at a time. That's how I got to play the first Kingdom Hearts. And then I asked for the second Kingdom Hearts for my birthday. There was also the Barbie games on PC. We had a Barbie. It wasn't Barbie Vet. It was like Barbie Animal Rescue. And you ran like a little animal rescue. You had to go out to like farms and stuff to rescue animals and bring them back and then take care of them. Ah, yes, Blockbuster. Ye old Blockbuster.
She's a child. Well, we usually share the car. Okay, there's case.
Should I color this as the sky or leave it as the ground? Question for the class. I just didn't play any multiplayer games except for local co-op games when I was a kid. Like, I also, my parents were pretty strict about like going online. So, rightfully so. Rightfully so. They didn't want me playing with strangers. I get it. So most of the games that I did play were not multiplayer. Color should we do the house? I'm kind of thinking like a yellow would be nice. My grandparents' house was yellow. Like a pale yellow, like that. Might be cute.
This is out.
Red brick? Oh, we could do that too. Let's do the yellow first, and if we don't like the yellow, we can color over it with the brick red. Because we're doing a really pale yellow.
You say the last time you saw me?
No, do it, Sparks. That's so cute. I usually do some kind of like yellow, and then I'll like draw around it with yellow, like it's glowing. Because it's daytime in this scene, I'm not going to do that today. Like the lamp, I would usually do this yellow, but because it's daytime, the lamp would be on. So I did not. But I normally do that, and I do really like it when people make windows glow and stuff. Technically, you can still put like lights behind it if you want. I'm just not doing it today because I don't want to.
I know for yeah. You can do it in fun. Yeah, or maybe. I want to know.
Oh, I like the yellow house. I'm happy we went with the yellow. I like it. I used Y202 for the house.
Old brick block that. Thinking that. I don't want that. And you don't have to work.
It just got so bright here. So bright. The sun came out.
General Kenobi.
Exactly. I can't see anything. I think I do want to, oh, dude, my brain was like, we're done. Hello? I think I finished the background. I was like, okay, all done. Time to wrap up. No. That's almost exactly the color my grandparents' house was.
We have Ned. Can't you like look? We do see that. Wow. It's not still on. Wow, that's not on. Amen. Well, I'm sorry.
Welcome in,
Cheer
fish.
100.
Thanks so much for the bits.
Yeah.
Trying to very careful with this brown because it's spreading so far over the lines. You know, stuff put on the sign and put too much gold. Nah, you can never have too much gold. I love how the bear is wearing the hat over only one ear. I wonder if the other ear gets cold. G12 at the base of the building. Nice. Good choice.
I think it's only 8. I think it's 8 people.
Okay. What color should we do? Dog.
I don't think it's full. I think it's still full. Well, you ordering that. One sort.
I'm kind of tempted to do like a white dog with a brown eye spot. The bear alt urinates sides. Actually. That's adorable, Jadzia. I like that. Approved. Okay, what I'm gonna do is use Geo1, so like a really light taupe, and then brown. That's what we're gonna do. I have decided. We started watching Spy Family, the anime, last night. We're only 6 episodes in, but I'm hooked. I love it. It's so cute. It's adorable. Like I said, only 6 episodes in. But yeah, I love it. I love it, love it so much. I'm so excited to start this one.
Come through.
I told Taylor, I was like, once we finish My Hero Academia, that's the next one we're going to watch, Spy Family. And we finished My Hero Academia, and he was like, we could start, what do you say? Jujutsu Kaisen. It's like, no! I already told, we're going to watch that eventually. But I already told you, we're starting Spy Family. I've been waiting so long to start this show. We are gonna watch Jujutsu Kaisen too. Yes. I was like, no. I've already made the decision. But yeah, Spy Family so far has been super cute, super funny, and also like really heartwarming and wholesome. Also was really making me want hot chocolate last night. Alright. Outfits. I don't know what color to do. Should I have Taylor pick a color 1 through 100, and then whatever that color is, that's what we base one of the outfits off of? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Watch him pick like 97. Okay, I'm gonna go ask him a number 1 through 100.
What's that?
Okay, he said 27. Oh, 27. 934. I can't find it. It's here somewhere. There it is. Suede coat. Listen, Jadzia, that would have been using more brain cells than I have available today. Okay, I feel like if we do the brown here, and then like white for the fur, that could be cute. What do we think? Okay.
Okay. Let's get it.
I also love that they match.
Set the plate.
This is a very suede coat color. I'm gonna do the hat in the same brown. I feel like they'd have a matching hat. It is a flight jacket. Oh yeah, how did your search for your aviator jacket go? Sasha, did you find one? Nothing in my price range. Yeah, that's to be expected.
Yeah, so
Maybe thrifting would be an option. Did you check like ThreadUp or Poshmark? I'm assuming you did. Also, I don't know shipping wise. ThreadUp is like an online thrift store. Same with Poshmark. People just reselling their clothes. Have you considered making one? Don't know if that would be the easiest thing to make.
this is the way. Sure, you're. Oh, I can see it.
Yeah, Depop might be
Are you afraid?
a good option.
Like one jump, full feeling, and exactly. What is the girl space? The gate is, and the guy space is.
Okay. Now we have to pick the coat color for the bear.
Exactly. Kids who grew up with gray. How get flavors? Probably get first.
Purple, you say? I was actually looking at the purples. How did you know? So we have quite a few purple-ish shades here. We also have like this color. It's like pinky lavendery kind of color. 702 is very pretty. Oh, okay. I see two immediate. Can we do 702? Absolutely, because that's one of my favorite shades of purple ever. It's just right. It's purple, but it's like kind of cool tone, but not too cool toned. It's not too pink, not too blue. Just right.
Okay.
What are we thinking for the accent? Another shade of purple, pink, blue, green. This like peacock blue color is really pretty. We have so much green already. That's why I'm like, purple and green also makes me think of Barney. I'm gonna do that blue color. I think it's really pretty.
Hold on. That's not good.
You discovered the sparkling ice I'm drinking is from Washington? Oh, no way. What brand is it? Oh, like sparkling ice, the brand. Interesting. I didn't know that was from Washington. I used to drink that a lot. Preston, Washington. Preston. Isn't that like, I want to say that's like 40 minutes from Seattle? Depending on traffic. Still no Still don't have like a really, really pale purple. Let's go with the 293 though. Ooh, chocolate cake sounds so good. Only 24 minutes? Again, probably depending on traffic. Hi, Bernoria.
Wait, it's ignoring Jamie?
Just found the cutest pajama and couldn't believe how lucky I got. Found a matching shirt for one of the cats. That's incredible. Matching.
Somebody going far left.
Having Mexican Sprite for the first time ever, and it's amazing. I'm allergic to high fructose corn syrup, so I don't think I've had Sprite in 6 to 7 years. Yes, it is from Mexico. They're not allowed to use high fructose corn syrup, I believe, in their sodas, so their soda tastes a little bit different. Some people like it a lot more, some people don't like it as much, just depends on who you ask. But yeah, if you have an allergy, fantastic option. I think they have to use like cane sugar or something like that instead.
Far left, far left. Far left, guys. Don't be repeated.
And then BGO1 again, wherever that went to.
You want me to go one offset?
I like how it takes me like 30 seconds every time to find the same color. It's here somewhere. Just add a little bit of dimension to some of these snowflakes. I think we're done. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're done. Except for this little bitty bitty. There we go. Actually done this time, yes. Not thinking we're done and still have half the page to color. So we got our little house back there, same color as my grandparents' house, which is really cute. Got our snowy trees, our little puppy bunny thing wearing a little suede coat outfit, and then our bear in our little purple outfit here. With our purple ice skates, of course, because if you love purple, you love purple. You're gonna get everything in purple. And that's our page. It turned out really cute. I love it. You know, his nose is colored in pink, but it's not quite visible. There we go. Because also they'd be really cold and like their nose would be extra saturated pink, I'm sure. Tag yourself on the lamppost. I am very specifically this tree. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for hanging out. We'll be back on Tuesday. We're going to finish Ori and the Blind Forest. We're on the last chapter, so that's super exciting. And then we'll be back on Thursday with a new Lego set. We might be building a different version of the panda. We might be building Wally and Eve. I don't know yet. And then back next Saturday with more cozy coloring. I do have the little messy buns that I wear, the little double buns. That hair tutorial is coming out very soon, within the next day or two. So stay tuned for that. And if you are interested in playing Repo, I'll make a channel for it in the Discord so you guys can team up and play Repo together. Thank you for hanging out. Make sure you guys stay hydrated and have a great rest of your weekend. Bye!